Shalom, give our praises, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua Shem Kakadash. Rise to the Apostle Jim Matthew, Shalom to all the faithful brothers pushing this word out. We're willing to speak on this is scripture right here. This whole video is going to be based off this scripture. Let me start at Psalms 41. I want to start at 11, but that's the main point. But I'm gonna read 10 too. It says, but thou, let me see, but thou, O Yahweh, be merciful unto me, and raise me up, that I might requite them. Alright, and that's what the Lord's gonna do. Lord, we pray and hope and pray that the Lord makes us be the righteous elect, and that He raises up. How's He gonna raise it? Well, first of all, He raises us up by giving us this truth. That's a beautiful thing, because that's the first step of this thing. Because the ultimate goal is to get the new bodies, spiritual bodies, and to get in those chariots and to come back down and to exact vengeance, like the scripture says, Psalms 149, where it says to execute the judgment written. We hope and pray that we're part of that number, that the Lord will be able to use us as the vessel of the Lord. I've been watching that Jeffrey Dahmer, the last episode. That was fire. When the dude killed Jeffrey, he was pretty much saying, the Lord is using me to execute judgment. And that's what the Lord's gonna do for us. But it's not gonna be carnal, because He did it in a carnal way. Either way, it was the spirit. But we're not gonna beat people to death and all that shit. We're gonna have spiritual powers, and then we're gonna be, exacting out judgment. Alright, like the scripture says, one of my favorites, it says that we're pulling down strongholds and having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So we're more than ready to revenge all disobedience, especially first and foremost to you niggas, because really, we could have been in the kingdom a long fucking time ago if you raggedy ass niggas, haven't been big, because like the Lord said, bro, Yahweh Shai said, King Solomon said, if every Israelite turned to the east to pray to the Lord's name, then we would be delivered. Of course, you got wicked niggas doing what they do. That's why we're still here, getting held back because of them. But the Lord is eventually going to purge out all rebels, all the niggas. Alright? But it says, but this I know, that thou favorest me, because my enemy doth not triumph over me. And that's what the main point I wanted to get. That but this I know, that thou favorest me. And that's what, we gotta have the confidence that the Lord favor us, which pretty much goes into what's it called? Matter of fact, let me see something. Let's see, what's that at? Oh, here you go. Go to this word. Favor means attractiveness, beauty, charm, a favor, approval, Salakia. And the Lord approves of us, Lord willing, if we have the blood of Yahweh Shai on us, praise, applause, whatever the fuck that says. It says a goodwill, inclination, support, to show kindness to. And the Lord showed kindness to us first and foremost by giving us truth, because the Lord could have gave this truth to any person, or the Lord could have really just killed it. Really everybody. He could have just really destroyed all of it. Every single one of us, did some wicked things and deserved death. But the Lord showed us showed us mercy. Psalms 18:35. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness have made me great. And that's a beautiful thing because, uh, you know, the Lord is very terrible. He's a scary, get on his bad side. The Lord can also be gentle because, hey, that scripture says God is love, right? He got the perfect love towards us. All right, the Lord showed us, a tremendous amount of love and grace and gentleness. All right. That's why Scripture says to the merciful, the Lord will show mercy. How does it go? I think that's how it goes. But to the forward, he showed himself forward. Let me see if I can find that. So the goal is to be on the Lord's good side because I think this is it. But I think it says it again. Let's see. That was it. Alright. Matter of fact, same chapter. Psalms 18:26. With the pure thou will show. Yeah, see, I knew that was it. 25. It says, matter of fact, 23. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. And that's what we do, Lord willing. That's what you gotta do to the best of your ability, like the scripture says, offend less. Alright, restrain from all appearance of evil to the best of your ability. It says, therefore have Yahweh recompense me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands and his eyesight. So that's what the Lord's gonna do. The Lord, if you working with the Lord's gonna work with you, like scripture says. Draw near to the Lord, and he will draw near to you. If you just being a wicked ass demon and you just don't give a fuck, then the Lord ain't gonna give a fuck about you. Alright, simple as that. It says, Salaki. With the merciful, thou wilt show thyself merciful. With an upright man, thou wilt show thyself upright. Alright, with the pure, thou wilt show thyself pure. And with the forward, thou wilt show thyself forward. Alright, because it said here that he will show kindness to. So if you show kindness and mercy and pureness, then the Lord's going to do that to you. If you do the opposite of that, then the Lord, you won't be, pretty much against the Lord, then he's going to be against you. It says to honor, revere, worship. And like it says in Ezra, it says, this are you marvelous before the Most High, because you humbled yourself. I kind regard, act of kindness, a kindness done. That thing given as a mark of favor. Alright, so yeah, so pretty much that's just what it is. The Lord favored us. The Lord gonna show us kindness. Alright. And that's something, man. That's just beautiful, man. That's just beautiful, man. Let me see. Psalms 56 and 8. It says, thou tellest my wanderings. And the Lord sees everything. The Lord knows our full story even from the beginning. Because we lived in this in multiple bodies, different lives and stuff like that. The Lord knows all of it. The Lord have everything on record, all our past lives and everything. But put thou my tears into thy bottle, are they not in thy book? So the Lord takes notes of, he sees everything that we go through. It's not going unnoticed. You go through shit, whatever the case is, and the Lord comes through and he provides and he makes sure you alright. It says, when I cry unto thee, then shall mine enemies turn back. This I know, for God is for me. See, that's just beautiful, man. You can't say that enough, man. This He said, "This I know." He's confident, for God is for me. And hey, that's the same thing to this day. I was the same thing for King David and so on and so forth. All right, and it's the same thing for us. The Lord is for us. You gotta be confident. This I know. All right. Let's see. Yep. Psalms 27:3. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. All right, that the Lord is with us. As it says in verse 1, Yahweh is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Yahweh is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? All right. So yeah, verse 5, for in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon a rock, and now my head shall be lifted up above my enemies around about me. Therefore would I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I would sing praises unto Yahweh. And, I remember having dreams years ago. I remember having a dream that Esau caught me slipping on me, like got me locked up, and then the Lord delivered me out of it. And I remember it was like in some, I don't know where the fuck I was at, but it was like far away from everything. But like I got out and shit, and I was outside, and then people was looking at me from the inside of the jail or whatever. They could see me through the windows and shit. And I wasn't running. I was just walking, and I had no care in the world because I was confident the Lord was with me. Shit, he just literally just delivered me. And I'm just looking up in the heavens, saying, "Call on me, I wish me outside." And these niggas is looking at me through the windows like, what the fuck? How the hell did he get out? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, hey, that's what I hope and pray when the shit is the fan, that, I can be in that carefree spirit. Of course, flesh, sometimes you're gonna fear, sometimes, of course we all gonna be tested and tried. There's gonna be times when we ain't gonna have food, you know what I mean? Because the hour of temptations is gonna be upon all of us, so we all gonna be tempted. So that means if you're gonna be tempted, that means sometimes you're gonna go through shit. But I think for the most part, we're gonna be confident. We're gonna be carefree, and like the scripture says, "At destruction thou shalt laugh." But let me see. Wisdom of Solomon 6:15. Therefore, upon her is perfection of wisdom. Okay, wisdom. Her talking about the wisdom. It says, "And whoso watcheth for her shall quickly be without care." So when the shit is the fan, we're gonna be without care. And you read the scriptures in Philippians, it says, "Be careful for nothing." You look that phrase up, in the Greek it means to not worry. All right, so we ain't gonna be worrying. We're gonna be carefree. Why? Because we confident in Yahweh Shemiah Shai's ability to deliver us and save us. And even if you do die, well then, hey, the same way Yahweh raised up Yahweh Shai is the same way he's gonna raise us up then. Alright? So that go ahead and close it and say, "Go praise and go to Yahweh Shemiah Shai." Give honor to the apostles and your message, shalom, to all the faithful men that's doing this work. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.